Hello United fans, welcome to the United Report, your go-to source for the latest news, match updates and transfer stories straight from Old Trafford. Lenny Yoro has dropped a team news hint ahead of Manchester United's clash against Arsenal in the FA Cup third round. Mikel Arteta will lock horns with Ruben Amorim at the Emirates Stadium on Sunday afternoon as they both look to get their hands on some silverware. United will be eager to pick up from where they left off last weekend when they held Liverpool to a 2-2 draw in the Premier League. Not many teams have managed to take points from Arne Slot's side this season, let alone go toe-to-toe, so the Red Devils head into the tie with a skip in their step. As for the Gunners, they suffered a 2-0 defeat to Newcastle in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final on Tuesday night, ending a 13-game unbeaten streak across all competitions. So, United have the chance to pile on the misery in North London and turn a corner under Amorim. Heading into the game, Yoro has posted a pre-match graphic preview of the Arsenal fixture to his Instagram story. Historically, this suggests that he'll be involved in some capacity. Diogo Dalot and Casemiro have also done the same, hinting that they too could start. The trio could very well play, but 4 others have been ruled out and Ahmad remains a doubt. Speaking to MUTV ahead of the highly anticipated match, Amorim provided a damning injury update. Victor Lindelof continues out, Johnny Evans continues out, Amorim told club media. Ahmad has a little injury, but I think he can recover. Luke Shaw continues his improvement, Mason Mount also. The rest are strong to compete for a place and to play again. With 4 players unavailable for selection and Ahmad a doubt, Amorim was asked whether United planned to bring any new faces to Old Trafford this month. He said, "The first thing I think is, I don't remember to say clearly that I want new players. What I said is that sometimes the profile for this system is different and the players came here with a different idea of how to play. So I don't remember saying that so clearly that I want new players. What I said is that we need to improve recruitment. When we are targeting players, we need to be sure that they will cope with the demands. Sometimes you have to bet a little bit. And what I also said is that we have to improve our academy to bring young kids that fills the club in the right way. And also, with that rules, we are able to do some business and have some money to invest in the team. Our idea is always to keep the best players and the players that we build for this club. But we know the position that the club is in at the moment, but we will see. I'm very happy. I like our players, especially the guys from our academy. My players are always my favourites." Amorim added, "I really love my players. I want to keep my players, especially the talented ones. Like I said, it's a special moment in this club. It's a hard moment. But of course, I'm really happy with Kobbie Mainoo. He's improving. And also with Alejandro Garnacho. We will see, guys. Let's focus on the game. They are available. They are training. We will see the selection for this game. They have to focus just on playing the next game." With that being said, Amorim will be relying on the likes of Yoro and Dalot to protect United's backline. While a few players have posted pre-match previews of the Arsenal game to their Instagram stories, it does not necessarily mean they will definitely start or, at the very least, play. Arsenal host Manchester United in the pick of this weekend's FA Cup third-round ties, and both clubs are expected to pick teams befitting the occasion. United come into the game off the back of their best performance yet under Ruben Amorim after earning a 2-2 draw against Liverpool last weekend. As a result, Amorim has said he is unlikely to rotate his squad with minimal changes expected. "In this moment, I'm living day by day," Amorim said in his pre-match press conference. "What I'm thinking is that we have had 1 week without a game, we had a day off after Liverpool, and we could work the team a little bit. So it doesn't make sense to rest players now, for both of the games here, so we have to put out the best team, and we have to follow the last performance. Now, we are rotating less, although sometimes I have had to choose fresh legs. Now I feel they are at the same level. I didn't rotate, because I wanted to rotate. I was just trying to find the best solutions to win. I had some doubts, and the guys who were more fresh were able to cope with the demands of the game. So I'm not thinking in that way. We are in a different moment now. We train, and then we will focus on the next game. So my focus is more on the time of week, and so I will choose the best team to win. We want to win the FA Cup, and you never know what can happen in this type of competition. Sometimes it's better to win this type of game, so my focus now is day by day, and we just want to win this tie. He has confirmed that backup goalkeeper Altay Bayindir will start ahead of Andre Onana, but that may turn out to be the only change he decides to make. Arsenal, on the other hand, are likely to make more changes to their starting 11 as they look to bounce back from their 2-0 defeat to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup semi-finals in midweek. But they are not expected to show up with an inexperienced squad. Riccardo Calafiori is poised to replace Miles Lewis-Skelly at right back, while Mikel Merino should come into midfield in place of Thomas Partey. Raheem Sterling could make his first start since recovering from a knee injury, while Gabriel Jesus is in line to start up front ahead of Kai Havertz. Much like Amorim, Gunners boss Mikel Arteta is also hoping to win the FA Cup this season. The Spaniard said, "It's a massive part of our history. We've won it 14 times, and it is a competition very attached to us. It's a beautiful game to play against a massive club, and a very special occasion as well, with the amount of supporters that they're going to bring, so it's a very big game." Arsenal, 4-3-3, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Merino, Odegaard, Sterling, Martinelli, Jesus. Manchester United, 3-4-3, Bayindir, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Mazraoui, Ugarte, Mainu, Dalot, Ahmad, Højlund, Fernandes. Napoli are emerging as a big threat to AC Milan's bid to sign Manchester United's Marcus Rashford after admitting defeat in their attempts to keep Georgian winger Ivica Kvaratskhelia at the club. Kvaratskhelia has been identified as the player to kick-start a Paris Saint-Germain rebuild following Kylian Mbappe's move to Real Madrid in the summer. And Napoli boss Antonio Conte has now revealed that the man also attracting interest from Liverpool is probably on his way out. But Conte is demanding a top-class replacement to keep his bid for the Serie A title on track, and the Naples club are now expected to firm up their interest in Rashford. United were looking to raise £70 million for the England international this month after he revealed he wanted to seek a new challenge. But while there has been no shortage of interest in the winger, it now appears that a loan deal represents the best chance of a move being done. Rashford currently earns £300,000 a week at Old Trafford, and Milan were hoping the Reds would continue to pay a significant chunk of his wages when they lodged an interest in making the signing happen. Kvaratskheilia's departure to PSG would give them the scope to offer United a better financial arrangement. Rashford's head has been turned by interest from Barcelona, with PSG, Monaco and Borussia Dortmund also contacting United to discover the parameters of any deal. But Barca would first have to sell players to free up enough money from their wage bill to meet La Liga regulations, and have been involved in a legal battle just to secure the registration of £51 million new signing Dani Olmo. Rashford may decide to be patient to see if the Catalan club make the necessary moves to get an agreement in place. But if Napoli can secure a quick agreement with PSG for Kvaratskhelia, they will be well placed to finance an offer that would enable Rashford to line up with his former United teammate Scott McTominay in Italy. Manchester United are close to completing the signing of Diego Leon after the defender was spotted at an airport. The left-back will not officially join United until he turns 18 in April, but reports from his native Paraguay state that Leon has travelled to England this weekend to undergo a medical and finalise the move. Leon has impressed since making his first-team debut for Cerro Porteño last August, and was also linked with the likes of Arsenal and Manchester City. However, he is now set to join United and will become the first new signing under Ruben Amorim. Paraguayan journalist Juan Denis shared several photos on social media of Leon at the airport as he prepared to fly to Manchester. According to La Nación, United are keen for the teenager to get to know the club's facilities. The report also states that Leon will only spend a few days in Manchester, as he is set to feature for Paraguay's under-20s in the Under-20 South American Championship, which gets underway in Venezuela this month. United will pay an initial fee of around £3 million, but there are certain add-ons included in the deal. Paraguayan outlet Versus are also reporting that the current plan is for Leon to remain with Cerro Porteño for the first half of the year, before joining up with United for pre-season in the summer. Leon will join at a time when United are in desperate need of more depth at left-back, with both Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia currently out of action. The pair have struggled badly with injuries in recent years and have been limited to just 14 Premier League starts between them since the beginning of last season. Leon has been compared to Real Madrid legend Marcelo and Manolo Jimenez, who handed him his Cerro Porteño debut, believes he has a big future. Manchester United have seen in him what I saw, what my teammates saw. I am honestly very happy that this signing can be completed, he told Versus. I hope everything goes well for him in everything that comes. He's a prototype of a full-back in many attacking conditions. With his age, he still has time to improve in his defensive aspect, which is what he has to grow. Surely in Manchester, they will give him the right job so that he can develop. The day he's clear about his decision-making, he will be a great player and won't make mistakes that can't be criticised. But these are typical for his age and his inexperience.